County leaders give a stern warning about following stay-at-home orders this Easter weekend. This is we get new numbers on deaths and the cases. Thanks for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen. So there are 65 new positive tests, bringing the total number of positive cases in the county to 1,693. 4 more people have died, bringing that total to 44. About 20% of all of the positive reported cases ended up in the hospital. Slightly more than 2% of the cases people died. County officials say they are seeing a dramatic drop in people going to parks and retail facilities, which shows that overall people in San Diego County are complying with the public health order. But they said going into this Easter weekend, it is important for everyone to continue that.
Within your household unit, you should enjoy the weekend, and if you celebrate Easter in whatever way you may do it, it is appropriate, of course, to do. But it is only within your household, within your family unit who you live with. We can't see congregations or groups getting together outside of those household units because that would be not only against the public health order, but it would be against the order of the folks who you love and care with and want to see.
Again, officials are stressing that daily numbers are really just a glimpse of what is going on here. They suspect that the actual number of positive cases across the county are much higher because many people are experiencing mild symptoms or are asymptomatic. The San Diego-based hospital ship USNS Mercy will start taking seniors on board. Remember, they're docked outside of LA to help relieve some of the pressure nursing homes are under. Governor Newsom says these are seniors who do not have the coronavirus.
Very good news with the Mercy. Very proud of the team and their incredible work as it relates to reaching out to these facilities. One positive is too much.
Governor Newsom also announced a new partnership with FEMA that will provide 3 meals a day to California's seniors. A well-known South Bay auto group has cut off sales after an employee tested positive for the coronavirus. GM Ball Automotive Group Jennifer Ball says they found out about the case on Wednesday and shut down their sales department on Thursday. They remained open for business leading up to that closure. The employee that tested positive for the coronavirus reached out to NBC7 with concerns. The employee says sick employees were told to come to work, putting around 24 other employees, they say, at risk.
I personally have never told somebody that they have to come in if they're not feeling well. I actually ask them to stay home. It's better for us because then you don't infect the rest of the employees or, a customer.
The infected employee also claims the dealerships were open for walk-in business and protective masks were not being worn, something Jennifer Ball strongly denies. More bad news for employees in San Diego. The YMCA has furloughed 70% of its staff. That's 3,600 people who work at multiple branches. The YMCA says without steady membership and program revenue, there is no way to absorb the related expenses, particularly as we look to being closed through June, they say. Well, San Diego recovering from this tonight. The final day of this relentless storm flooded a lot of areas of our county today. This was one neighborhood in PB. The downpours also closed down a busy North County freeway for much of the day. Also, intense water rescues today. Crews carefully saving San Diegans from dangerous rising waters and sometimes themselves. Let's check with Dagmar and find out what the weekend looks like. A little bit drier, we understand.
So what we're looking at here for your temperatures for your Saturday, it's actually going to be quite lovely out there. Looking at the coast and the inland valleys in the mid-60s, partly cloudy skies along the coast, but partly cloudy to mostly sunny in the inland valleys. Mountains, you'll see the low 50s, and the deserts, you'll see the low 80s. But notice the one thing that's missing there as we head through our Saturday. We're missing that chance of rain. It's been 5 days of rain, but your Saturday and your Sunday, despite lingering clouds and slightly cooler temperatures, will bring back the return of the sunshine. It'll just be a beautiful, fresh Saturday all around.
The government says those $1,200 relief checks should start landing in direct deposit accounts next week.
$1,200 is definitely helpful, but it's not going to pull most people through for months on end.
Some of them have lost their jobs, so they don't know how they're going to pay rent when we come out of this pandemic. When I'm afraid, are people going to be starving? Are people going to go into survival mode?
Toilet paper and hand sanitizers are not the only things flying off the shelves these days. Puzzles are now a hot ticket item right now as people look for ways to pass the time. They're so in demand, there is a puzzle shortage in stores and in many cases on Amazon. Now there are people in the community getting creative to make sure they always have new puzzles, puzzle swapping, and it's bringing folks together.
We could not find any on Amazon, Walmart, Target, nowhere. So I thought that there are plenty of people in this neighborhood that probably have a puzzle or two sitting in a closet. Why not share them?
That's Hannah. She started leaving a box outside her home for her neighbors where people could take a puzzle or leave a puzzle. Some are even making deals on her thread on the neighborhood app next door. It's going to do it for our nightly check-in. If you're a Padres fan, subscribe to On Fryer Podcast. A new episode is out about the idea of all 30 Major League teams starting the season in quarantine in Phoenix. We'll be back with another check-in on Monday night. I'm Mark Mullen. Have a terrific weekend.